Um. So then there is, I have like a lot of. The point is, I got like a lot of family that are all. Yo, this dude. It means business. There's a lot of there's a lot of dudes, yeah. All the young dudes. David Bowie song. That's a good one. There is a lot of family that I have that is, very, that is pretty old, and then I'm definitely like the older side. Then I have a bunch. Then it sort of like ranges down pretty consistently, like every, it sort of is spread out pretty evenly. But then there's a point where then I have like then it skips, or then like it goes from the youngest right now of the older ones is like 10, but then you skip, and then all of a sudden the next one after that there's just like another like less than a year old one that one of my aunts had, so that one is like, he's like less, he's like more than 20 years younger than me basically at this point, and he's still my cousin. It's weird. Like my oldest cousin, who's 26, she has her own kid. Actually, she has they're having their second now. She is having her second kid, and already has one, and my other, but yet she's gonna have a new cousin soon on the other end. So I don't know, it's kind of weird, you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. That's the thing, Ghost Riders. I don't think that it's going to be like. That's one thing I'm disappointed about with their DLC model for Forza Horizon 4 so far. Is that they haven't focused on aspects of the game. They focus on regions and places, and that way of categorizing it I don't like as much. And that is why I doubt that's going to be what they do, honestly. Even though I wish that would be what they did, I don't think that's how it's going to work, unfortunately. So yeah, like I don't think that's really what's going to happen. I think it'll probably be like, I think my guess for the next DLC is probably I think they're gonna do like a Scandinavian one, which I think is well deserved. I think that's like a really cool area that needs to be fleshed out. I mean, heck, historically, out of the 4 powers here, I'm not including Iceland, sorry. Out of the 4 powers here, like 3 of them were involved in in World War II. Finland, in a different way, but like in their own war, but related still. 3 of them were related. Sweden was the only one that wasn't, and they still had a play in sort of the resources that they provided to the other powers and the access they gave and stuff. Like, and there's plenty of ahistorical paths you could take where they join any of the 3 sides, really. I think Scandinavia will probably be the next focus, and I'm really excited for that. I genuinely am. But yeah, because like Denmark was in the war, Norway was in the war, Finland was in a war, the Winter War. And then Sweden easily could have been in the war. They just didn't join. Anyway, so I think that's probably the next DLC. I don't think it might focus on Navy with the whole Baltic Sea, and Norway did have a decent part of the naval part of the war, actually, if I remember correctly. Like, I think on D-Day, a couple of the destroyers were like Norwegian ones or something like that had survived the war up to that point. But yeah, so I think that's probably more likely. But I think they are going to do a naval overhaul. Maybe as part of the free patch is the good thing, So that's the positive from that, is that I think there's probably going to be a naval overhaul that might not be paid at all. But still, I think that is coming up. And if that happens, yeah, I don't know. You guys are terrible. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do a, let's wait. Pull in the line a little more so it's more focused. Hmm. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that they would take the more of the approach after the first DLC or whatever of focusing on parts of the game, like doing a focused like a espionage and diplomacy focused expansion, and then a a naval warfare focused one and stuff. But that doesn't seem to be they're going to take. So we're just gonna hope for the best for the other, which is the focus free region based sort of themed ones, which I don't mind really. It does give it a nice push towards getting certain areas played more. But, I don't know. Like, the ones that I think... And when you look at it like that, there are some cool... I think it sort of does limit how long the game can really go... Or how long the development cycle can really go. Eventually they're going to... they're just going to run out of countries to give it, focus trees to. They'll probably have... there's definitely going to be a Scandinavia one at some point in time, Like, it makes sense. Again, like that... There were 3 of the 4 main countries in Scandinavia that were directly involved in the war, and then one that was, sort of tangentially related in other ways. And that's one DLC there. I think that's one DLC that has to come out at some point in time. Probably will be next. Then I'm hoping. I'm not sure if this one. I'm not sure how they would do this. I think there will probably be one that's like Spain and Portugal together or something. Or just Spain. I don't know. Like, maybe it'll just be Spain and be like a smaller one, like a $10, almost like the immersion packs that they've been doing for EU4. I wouldn't be surprised by that. And I wouldn't be averse to that either. But, yeah, I think that's an option. I hope to see that, like a Spanish one. And maybe just include Portugal tacked on there, too, because why not? I'm trying to think of other ones. So then the other ones would be like a South American one, maybe. Maybe include Central America too. Like maybe do like Mexico, Brazil, Argentina, Chile, or something. The only reason I don't necessarily think that one is coming up. I don't necessarily think, or Cuba maybe, I don't know, do an early Fidel Castro invasion. No, I don't know. The only reason I kind of doubt that one's going to come out soon is because none of those powers were really involved in the war at all. Were any of those countries even in the war? I think that's a good question. I don't actually know. I think a couple of them were, but I don't remember which ones. But yeah, so that's probably one that you could do. You could also do like a Middle East one, which I think would be interesting. Like do Turkey, like Saudi Arabia, Iran, Afghanistan, maybe like those, maybe Iraq too. I don't know. But I don't know. Like beyond that, what else do you do? That's only like 4 more expansions that focus on regions. So yeah, for that reason, I do kind of hope that they focus on stuff that's not region focused necessarily. Hold on, I want to stop that attack there. We'll see. Yeah, they might add on to Italy, so I'll like do a Mediterranean focus thing. Or not sure. Oh wait, what about like Greece though? Yeah, actually, so instead, probably what they would do, instead of having like a Middle East one that includes Turkey, another one they could probably do would be like Greece, Turkey, Bulgaria, because Bulgaria doesn't have one, right? Bulgaria still has the, that's one thing I find interesting, is that Bulgaria still has the generic one. Even though they are often in the Axis, they weren't included in the Death or Dishonor one. So that's probably one they'll do, is like Greece, Turkey, Bulgaria, and maybe like Albania too, like do the rest of the Balkans and nearby area, like Southern Mediterranean, Eastern Mediterranean. Do that area. That's something I find that I think that might be likely. You know, do Turkey, Bulgaria, Greece, Albania. Yeah, that'd be like a small one, maybe like a $10 or $15 one. Beyond the Spain one, I don't know. That's certainly one that I wouldn't mind buying, honestly. I've never played as any of those countries, but I think all of them sound interesting, so. I don't know. I don't really mind their DLC model too much. It's just I don't think it was the best one. I do want to do a multiplayer thing. It won't probably be anytime soon. Because this Friday, like, I'm gonna announce it way ahead of time, first off. But like this weekend, I'm with Lethal Lemur, like I was just talking about. She's coming tomorrow. We're spending the weekend together, and then I'm home for spring break, and I won't have good internet. I won't have my computer. I'm not bringing my computer. I'm planning on sort of taking a break from doing stuff for the channel for a little bit. For a week there, I'll have videos going live. I have like plenty of videos. That's why I'm streaming this actually, so I can have more stuff to put on the channel. But the week after that, maybe. So maybe 2 weeks from now. I'm not sure. The problem is that we also have D&D on Friday, so it would have to be like a Saturday one-shot thing, which is one reason why I don't know, I'm not super into the idea. However, at the same time, we could definitely do a more focused one on like just China or something. Like, depending on how many people we get, maybe we would just do China, like all the Chinese warlords and PRC and Nationalist China and Japan. Maybe like a Soviet Union as well, maybe like a British Raj player, you know? Just do it focused on that. That way war breaks out earlier and we actually get action in one night stream. You know, could be fun. That certainly could be fun. The game froze up. Okay, we're good. I don't know, what do you think of that idea? The game is locking up a little bit on me. Don't lock up on me, baby. Start squeezing in, boys. Oh no! I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Hold on. No. I refuse to accept this as my lot in life. So Korea did flip communist like I wanted. That was my plan by doing that. Like I was trying to get them to flip communist. So they could join my faction though. However, I forgot that the AI will just every single time do what they just did there. So let's see if we can restart this and do it right. Yeah, maybe we could do that, Ghost Rider. We're gonna see if we reload, if that will stop, if they'll maybe be flipped but not in the faction. Cause that's very annoying. Ugh, forgot about that freaking thing where they always join the other factions first. Come on, game. Yeah, Alexis, how's your day going? That's a good question. You're trying to convince this boy to take you to Six Flags, but he won't. Why? Six Flags is lame. All roller coaster theme parks are lame, for that matter. You're lame? I'm not lame. You're lame. Come on, game. You want him to be your boyfriend. That's why. I see. Game is just a blank screen right now. It sounds like you want him to be your boyfriend, Alexis. That's what I'm getting from this. That's what it seems like to me, and just saying. Oh gosh darn it, the game is not showing up on screen now. Pisses me off. Hold on, I'm gonna have to restart it again. Your type is Tempe. That doesn't seem correct. There we go, now it's showing up. That's the other thing, is it's pretty expensive to like go to places like that. There we go. Yeah, why not go to a strip club, is what Ghost Rider is saying. Don't do that. Okay. There we go. Now let's see if it did this again. I'm gonna be very annoyed if we're stuck with this, having to fight the Soviets to get Korea conquered. Maybe I should have known that ahead of time, to be honest. Oh yeah, the other DLC I forgot to mention is like a Benelux one, doing like a Netherlands and Belgium one, and I don't know, maybe just like do it like everyone who borders Germany, so like Switzerland too. I don't know. To be his friend, he has to say he wants to take you to Six Flags. Ghost Rider, have you been watching my... No, they joined the... Ah, it still saved it before. Darn it. Well, that's annoying. So basically at this point, if we want to conquer North Korea, we're going to have to go to war with the Soviets. So that's fun. We're probably going to do that anyways, but we're the only true communists, obviously. I'm kind of not sure, like... what route we want to go to. This is the route I went on the YouTube campaign so far, or Nationalist China one. Like, just conquer everything. But I think I want to do like a puppeting one. Like, we try to puppet people and get them in our faction more. I don't know. Like, do like this. Really, yeah, like getting, yeah. I don't know, we could see about that. I kind of like that, like making communist puppets, because that's sort of like what a lot of, like, communist states have done, is like create puppets with the pretense of, being democratic, you know. We do anti-imperialism and do guidance and support, like that stuff. We need to control those things, but that's okay. I spilled coffee on myself. Hold on a second. Alright. Yeah, we'll see. We will say. We'll say. Alright, whatever. That's fine. Alright, well, Korea, screw you. I didn't want you to be Comintern. I wanted you to be in my faction. You wankers. Actually, they probably wouldn't have joined anyways, so whatever. Yeah, we'll do that. Why not? Why not, mate? Mind if I real need? Yeah, we just gotta get them to capitulate. Not too much longer. Yeah, have you actually told them you want them to take you, Alexis? He has season passes. Oh. So he has no excuse really to not take you? I guess he just doesn't like you in that way like you like him, Alexis. Sorry. You know? He hates you? Why? I'm sure he doesn't hate you. Because you annoy him? That's probably why he doesn't want to take you to Six Flags. He probably thinks you just annoy him the whole time while you're there. I'm curious, Alexis, when you're... Do your parents, like, do they always think that whenever you hang out with guys, do they think that it's because you're, like, into them or something? Because that... I went through that phase with my mom for a while, where she always thought, like, they don't... Okay, maybe it's just a me thing then. But, yeah, like, my mom for a while, she thought that, like, I think my mom thought for a while that I had a crush on the neighbor. Because the neighbors, one of the neighbors is this, like, girl who's, like, a couple years older than me. I think that my mom thought I had a crush on her when me and Lemur were, like, broken up, when we weren't together, because we were hanging out more. Yeah, like, I don't know, it's kind of funny though, because I'm pretty sure my mom was, like, thought that we had something going on when we really were just hanging out. And it was kind of funny. But my mom never like said anything about it though. She just always like winked at it. She was like, oh, you're spending a lot of time, you know, like wink wink, that sort of thing, you know, friendly winks. Went to a hockey game with my friend Rachel, and they thought we were dating. That's funny. What are you gonna? How are you gonna do that at a hockey game, anyways? There you go. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. They tell me they aren't the cutest boys. That's really funny. So your parents are like, oh, they're not cute. Alexis probably isn't into them. That's their logic? That's really funny. Oh my. Alright, how long till you capitulate? It shouldn't be too much longer. If there's a will, there's a way. Oh, trust me, I know all about that. Just ask Alexis. I think I told Alexis the story about my friend from Spain and the guy that was into her at a club. Did I told you about that, right, Alexis? I'm pretty sure I did. Wait, did you join the war now? Let me guess, you did, because now I've done all the work. No, you didn't. Do you remember that? You could tell him the story. I want to see how well you remember it. Oh my, that was funny.